Hey, good morning, guys. It's your girl, the Oshun, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing our week ahead spread for my lucky Libras for the week of the 22nd through the 27th. I do not read for Sundays. Don't ask me why, I just don't. To give you a little insight, a little clarity of what's going to be going on with y'all. As I'm shuffling these cards, I just ask that you take the time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and go ahead and make sure you like, share, and get us going, because those likes, those comments help your girl out throughout floating through YouTube universe and helping people get the messages. All right, so this is just a general reading, so it might not resonate with all. It might resonate with some. It might resonate with you partially, but always remember to use your intuition and do not take anything that's not for you. Don't force it. Whatever it's not for you, just leave it behind. There's no need for you to carry any baggage that is not yours. All right, you guys. So I'm pulling 3 affirmative guidance cards that I will read for you guys towards the end of the reading to give y'all a little guidance on how to maneuver through the week. All right, and all light and love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 6 of the cards, and we're going to be finding out what you need to focus on, what you need to ignore, your greatest potential, obstacles to overcome, blessings to celebrate, and your best advice. Okay? So, with my Libras, I just want to know, how have y'all been feeling with this moon going on? Oops. How are y'all doing? How are y'all glowing? How are y'all growing, you guys? I'm still trying to find a good angle for you guys to see these cards, but it's just like, I'm still trying to figure it out because I'm still very new to YouTube universe. But hopefully I figure it out really soon so you guys can see or get at a better angle, whichever it is. Alright, looks like you got some things that you need to focus on. Okay. So the card that I pulled, what to focus on, is your prosperity lies ahead. So I just feel like Libras, this is the time for y'all to kind of focus, get real diligent in what you're wanting to do, how you're wanting to move forward. Just focus on what's ahead, not focus on what you don't have in the moment. Just focus on what you have coming ahead. Start planning, start structuring. I've been getting a lot of planning for you guys. As far as what to ignore, we have to step out of your comfort zone. So I think a lot of y'all have become complacent in some areas of life right now, and it's kind of telling you that it's time for you to shift. A lot of y'all are going to be transitioning into some new things in life. You have your greatest potential, which is the time to give rather than to take. This is the time for you guys. Your greatest potential right now is for y'all to go out and be humanitarians. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not very sure, but this is the time for y'all to go out and do work, to be kind unto others, to basically use your gifts in this time. Give back to those, be healers, do what you're supposed to do. I feel like a lot of y'all have been in hiding, recharging, and now it's time for y'all to go out and go back into the field and start doing the work again. As far as your obstacles to overcome, you have nothing will come of this situation. So I'm feeling like a lot of you guys need to stop focusing so much on the trials and tribulations that y'all are going through within this moment, Libra, because it's just like those obstacles aren't going to determine your outcome. They're not going to make you. They're not going to break you. Your guides and everything is just wanting you to continue to move forward. As far as your blessings to celebrate, you got the your hard work is paying off card. And I'm just saying, basically, you know, your focus, your strategy. I'm sorry, y'all. I am tongue-tied today. Your strategic ways, what you've been doing, what you've been giving into others, all the work that you've been doing is starting to come, it's starting to unfold, it's starting to manifest, it's starting to blossom in front of you. You're starting to reap the benefits and get those blessings. The best advice they have for you is that your dreams need a practical plan. And as I said before, your prosperity lies ahead. They want you to start planning so you don't go about things the way that you did in the past. But we're going to get some clarity on these. This is going to be a really, really quick reading, you guys, because it's not a lot of cards being pulled. It just is what it is for the week ahead for you guys. All right, so for Libras, what to focus on? Can I get a card for what to focus on for my Libras? What are they going to really need to, what is something that is going to be catching their eye, or something that they should be looking forward to catch their eye? Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. You got the Hanged Man. All right. So with this Hanged Man, what to focus on, and what I'm feeling is change. You need to focus on change, new direction. You need to focus on not being so caught up on your thoughts, Libra. You need to be, I'm also feeling like you're needing to get out of bed. I'm feeling a lot of y'all are being lazy right now, Libras. It's time for you to get up and start putting work in. I feel like right now you're feeling tied down. You're feeling, I feel a lot of y'all are feeling like there's nothing that's going to happen, or you're not seeing something that's about to blossom. You're not noticing these things that are coming towards you. But it's just like what to focus on is what you want the outcome to be. So you need to stop holding yourself back. You need to stop blocking your own energy. And Libra, it's time for you to get up and start being active. You need to start putting in some more work. A lot of y'all are being lazy. Like, y'all need that drive again. Y'all need to be driven again. Okay, you had the Hermit in reverse. Like, okay, you've been recharging. You've been isolated long enough. It's time for you guys to get out and start networking, start going around people, start doing things, start, going out into the community. For some reason, I'm feeling like a lot of you Libras need to be out in the community in this moment right now, whether it's doing work or it could be being around family. It's time for y'all to start really diving in, and I want to say that be a temperance card at this moment, be a peacemaker, be in the middle of things, be in the middle of conversations, go back to being healers. It's just like you've taken a break, and it's time for y'all to go back. It's time for you to dive back into the things that y'all were taking a break from. Whatever, if it was your craft, if you took a break from your craft, this is the time for you to start. Next week, you want to start off Monday. You want to start restructuring, replanning, refocusing the things that matter to you, and you need to get back on your horse and move forward. You need to have that bird's eye view on what you want. So it's just like this week is the week that everything is starting to come and unfold for you, but you need to start this week off strong, Libras, and go head on. Okay, so it's time for you to get up and start moving. Stop holding yourself back. All right. For the what to ignore, you have to step out of the comfort zone, and you have the Nine of Wands. And I just feel like that's the blocked energy that you guys have been in. A lot of y'all have been feeling alone. Some of y'all could be feeling depression. This is the depression season. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. A lot of y'all could feel like things aren't working out for you. Y'all feel like y'all are going through a lot of trials, a lot of mishaps, a lot of struggles. Things aren't unfolding the way you wanted to. And I just want to say it's time for y'all to get out of something that you're doing. Maybe you need to transition. Maybe you need to change how you do things in the morning, change your routine, change your eating habits, change your thought process. For some of y'all need to change y'all's work environments. You need to change how you're going about the things that you enjoy. So it's just like your crafts, your arts, because y'all are very, very creative people. And I feel like y'all are in a creative block in this moment. And it's just like you need to step out of your comfort zone and do something different to bring that excitement back. But it's just like you need to ignore that mindset. You need to ignore what's comfortable. Libras, it's time for you to get uncomfortable in this very moment right now. Next week, stop being comfortable. Stop just allowing things to be what it is, because I believe a lot of y'all are probably feeling like you can't control things, or you're just letting things ride out however they're supposed to ride out. But Libra, this is the time for you to get uncomfortable. You're needing to put the work in. You're having to remove yourself from that lazy position, and you're going to have to do things that you don't want to do right now. So you want to pay attention to some things, some opportunities that may arise, or some conversations that may arise that may make you feel uncomfortable, but you definitely need to take action within. Okay, so you need to ignore those feelings of being lazy, those feelings of being drained, those feelings of being saddened, or things aren't working out, or not seeing the bigger picture. That's something that you need to ignore next week. All right, then you have your greatest potential for my Libras. Okay, what is the greatest potential for my Libras? Okay, it's a time to give rather than take. Yeah, the Judgment card. And what I feel like that is that it's time for you guys, not necessarily to give financially. I'm feeling more like on a spiritual journey. It's time for y'all to be there for people. Like I said earlier, I believe this is time for y'all to be a healer. People are looking for y'all to vent to talk to. They're looking for some kind of spiritual guidance. They're looking for insight. They see you people as peacemakers. They're seeing you as people who understand both sides of the coin of justice. That you can understand both sides of the stories. They're feeling like y'all are people who do not judge. You just give straight facts and give them guidance. And people are missing that from you. And this is the time that you need to be going out and doing your due diligence of work, Libra. You need to be out there offering somebody some kind of freedom to be themselves. You need to be empowering people. You need to be pushing people forward even within yourself. Even if you're not feeling that for yourself, you need to go out and do the work. For some of y'all, it is giving back, going into the community and things like that. For some of y'all probably need to be creating a project and going out and just creating a project where you can give some kind of spiritual guidance within the background, enlightenment and healing for other people. So your greatest potential right now, Libras, are for y'all to be there for somebody, to be their peace, to be their rock within this moment. Please be aware of your, a lot of y'all are empaths, so please be aware of, still having boundaries during this time. Continue to have boundaries, but allow people to be themselves. I also want to say this is like the holidays are coming up and you're going to be around people that you probably do not desire to be around, Libras, or you could be being alone. And I also feel like in this time it's very important that you go around your family, or you be around people who you find near and dear. Bring them a sense of joy, bring them laughter. I'm feeling like a lot of you Libras are the life of the party right now. So it's just like, this is the time for you to give rather than to take. And that's funny, Thanksgiving is coming up for those of y'all who celebrate Thanksgiving. And it's just like, y'all need to show thanks, show appreciation for those who are around you. Even gifting those people just small gifts, tokens of appreciation are really important right now. You have the nothing will come of this situation as far as obstacles to overcome. You have the Six of Cups. And I just feel like your obstacles to overcome is feeling like you're not going to receive something. You're not going to gain anything. You don't see anything happening. I feel like a lot of y'all are just basing these thoughts and these feelings off of past situations, past dealings that you had, whether it was with work, with relationships, with finances, or how you handle things. I just feel like y'all are thinking that y'all can't handle you're trying to find new ways to handle these situations, but you're still kind of looking backwards on how these situations were handled in the past, how they occurred in the past. And it's just like, they want you to know, like, you trying to compare to the past, or you being focused on how things were handled in the past, or past situations, whatever it is. It could be something coming up. It could be a person coming back from your past, or something from your past coming back up to create an issue. It could be somebody within your family, being that it's the holidays that you're going to be around, that could be trying to trigger you within this moment. But it's just letting you, like, stay calm. Keep thinking about, like, where you're at now, the present and the future. Don't allow these past antics to dictate your anger or frustrate you or to get you out of character, because really there's nothing that's going to come of this but basically going back and forth. Like, what's the point of arguing? Because you already know what things are. You already know how the outcome is going to be. So just let it be. Just let these people talk, ignore them, create your boundaries, and move around. Like, don't allow this this obstacle to just like create a blockage within your week. All right, you guys. Then you have the blessings to celebrate for my Libras. And you have the Ace of Swords. And what I feel like with the Ace of Swords is just like a window is opening, a door is opening. I feel like a new opportunity, a new thought process for some of y'all. I honestly feel like y'all are gaining new momentum. For some reason, I keep getting that for Libra whenever I read for y'all. Like, y'all are gaining a lot of new momentum right now. Y'all are about to go into something new. Y'all are transitioning. A new beginning is happening. A new opportunity is opening up for you. So it's like you see this crow standing on a sword, and the sword is in concrete. The doors open in the leaves, and it's nothing but green. So I feel like y'all are about to walk into a lot of abundance. Y'all are about to be connected. Your guides are with you. You're going to be connecting with them, communicating with them. And it's just like everything that you communicated with the universe, with your spirit guides that you wanted, it's about to flourish, or you're about to start seeing it flourish within this week. Okay. And I'm also hearing that it's going to be towards the end of next week. All right. And don't think it's payday, because it's not payday. It's something else. For some of y'all, it might not even be finances right now. It could just be like an opportunity arising. It could just be the opportunity arising for you Libras could necessarily be like you getting back into your creative stroke. People wanting to work with you on something. For some of y'all, it could be like the new opportunity of love, of a relationship. For some of y'all, y'all might be getting out of a toxic relationship and gaining y'all's freedom back. But whatever y'all have been working on, you know what you've been working on. It's like this is the time that you're going to start seeing it turn around and flourishing for you guys. All right. So the best advice that we have for Libra is you have the Two of Cups. And it's just that your dreams need a practical plan. So with the Two of Cups, I'm just getting a connection, a relationship. So you basically need to start focusing and connecting with the things that you want and desire. And you want to start planning for them so you can have everything that you want in order. Okay. It's a connection. You need to be connected with your desires and your wants. You don't just want to go in there blindly. You want to see it face to face. You want to know it. You want to know what you want. For some of y'all need to create that business plan. Y'all need to create a financial structure plan, spending habits plan. For some of y'all need to be planning a trip, how you're going to go about something. Maybe you've been saving up and going to a trip. For some of y'all are probably pregnant right now, and y'all need to be planning on, you know, what you're going to do for this baby, planning names, planning baby showers, planning for a bigger space. But the best advice for you right now is all through the reading is that y'all need to start planning, strategizing, putting in the work, and start seeing how you want something, because it's very important. A lot of times we manifest, we pray for the things that we want, and we want so much of it, but we never pray or ask for preparation and guidance on how to go about these things. So it's very important that because the things that you are wanting are about to start flourishing, Libra, that you take the time to start planning. So this is the time that you might want to communicate with your guides, the universe, or start praying to whoever you pray to, and start asking them for preparation skills or structure of how to go about what they're about to release to you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read these 3 cards. You have the self-love card. So self-discipline, keep your word to yourself, fall in love with you, feel when you are taking care of you. Okay, so self-love and discipline, I feel like that's important as well. So as you're going back into the community, you're going back into the world, you're going back into the helping field, of listening to people's problems, helping them navigate through life, and just giving back. However you give back, Libra, is very, very important that you do remind yourself of the boundaries that you have, and you do understand the importance of self-care and self-love through these times, because it can be draining when you're doing that light work. So you do want to make sure you understand you're taking time for yourself to recharge in between, and you're also understanding where your emotions end and begin, and where the emotions of others that you're taking in ends and begins, because you don't need to be brought down and sunken into depression or other people's emotions. Okay, you do have the cleanse card. You are water, cry, sweat, drink, soak, swim to refresh. And as far as the cleanse card, I feel like this is what you're about to walk into. You're about to start helping people cleanse. You're about to help people, go into new mindsets. You're about to allow them to feel refreshed and see things in a new view. You're about to guide them. So you're about to cleanse them. I want to say like baptize them in a sense. You're about to help them basically release whatever's holding them back, release sadness, darkness, anything that doesn't serve them, any negative energies, and you're about to help them move forward. The last card you got, Libra, is the balance. Slow down, lighten your load so you can float. All right, you guys, and that's funny because the float is on the judgment card. So they do want you to make sure that you balance yourself throughout. Balance yourself from, I want to say, like your everyday, and balance your spirituality, balance your logical, balance your gifts. And I feel like balance also goes with a lot of strategy and planning as well. So you have the self-love, the cleanse, and the balance. And it's just, you want to make sure you remain balanced with self-love and cleansing of other people. So make sure you're balancing time for yourself and time for other people as you're creating the time to give right now. All right, Libras, so that is your week ahead spread. I hope you have a great week, and I hope this gave you some insight. Don't forget to like and comment on this video and share it out with others.